Most people over 60 have no idea that the very first thing they eat in the morning could either protect their legs or slowly destroy them. Think about it. You wake up, grab some coffee, maybe a slice of toast, or sometimes skip breakfast altogether. It feels harmless, right? But what if I told you this seemingly innocent routine is one of the biggest reasons millions of older adults slowly lose the ability to walk confidently, balance properly, or even get up from a chair without help? After the age of 60, your legs become more vulnerable than ever. You may not feel it happening day by day, but each morning that begins without the right nutrients puts your leg muscles at greater risk. Risk of shrinking, risk of weakness, risk of losing the very strength that allows you to stay independent. And yet, here's the part no one tells you. That process can be slowed. In fact, in many cases, it can even be reversed. Not with medication, not with expensive supplements, not even with heavy gym workouts, but with something far simpler: what you choose to put on your plate within the first 30 to 60 minutes of waking up. That first bite of food, if chosen carefully, can trigger muscle repair, improve circulation in your legs, reduce painful nighttime cramps, and even delay muscle aging by up to 10 years. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 specific breakfast foods, all backed by science, that protect muscle strength, nerve function, and mobility in adults over 60. I'll explain how each food works, the best time to eat it, and what to pair it with for maximum benefit. And I'll also warn you about common breakfast mistakes, things seniors often eat with good intentions, but that quietly sabotage muscle health in the long run. But before we dive in, allow me to briefly introduce myself. I'm Dr. Charles. For more than 40 years, I've worked in the field of geriatric medicine, helping thousands of patients dealing with muscle loss, balance problems, and mobility decline. And if there's one truth I've learned, it's this: most seniors don't lose their strength because of age itself. They lose it because of routine, because of repetition, because every morning, without realizing it, they repeat the same small mistake that weakens their legs, one day at a time. But I've also seen the opposite. I've seen seniors in their 70s who could barely shuffle across a room regain their stride. I've seen patients who once relied on canes ditch them completely and return to enjoying morning walks. And in nearly every case, the turning point wasn't some fancy treatment. It was as simple as changing how they started their day. So if your legs feel stiffer in the morning, if your knees ache, your balance feels shaky, or your steps feel heavier than they used to, don't assume it's just old age. There's something deeper happening inside your body each morning, and you have the power to change it. When you wake up, your body is in a fasted state. You've gone 7 to 9 hours without food. During that time, your body keeps essential systems running by breaking down internal resources. And unfortunately, for older adults, one of the first places it turns to for energy is muscle, especially the muscles in your legs. This is what doctors call a catabolic state, and if left unchecked, it can slowly eat away at your strength. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over 60 can lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscle mass in just 10 years. And the warning signs show up in small ways: shorter steps, more effort needed to rise from a chair, balance that feels less steady, or legs that feel strangely heavy. Now here's the trap. Most people make it worse by skipping breakfast, drinking only black coffee, or reaching for simple carbs like white bread or sugary cereal. These choices don't feed your muscles, they starve them. 1. Whole eggs, nature's muscle. Activator eggs are one of the most complete sources of nutrition you can eat. The key here is leucine, a branched chain amino acid that acts like a light switch for muscle repair. It tells your body it's time to build and protect muscle. And older adults need more leucine than younger people to get the same effect. A University of Illinois study found that seniors who ate just 2 whole eggs each morning for 8 weeks showed measurable improvements in leg strength and walking speed. And here's the important part. It's not just about protein. The yolk is rich in vitamin D, B12, choline, and iron, all crucial for balance, nerve function, and circulation. Poor circulation is one of the hidden reasons so many seniors struggle with cramps and tingling legs. How to eat them. Always eat the whole egg, yolk included. Best preparation: boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled. Avoid frying or pairing with processed meats like bacon or sausages, which add harmful fats and sodium. 1 or 2 eggs a day can set the tone for stronger, more energized legs. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, the steady fuel. At first glance, oatmeal might not look like a muscle food, but it's packed with beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that stabilizes blood sugar. Why does this matter? Stable blood sugar allows your body to efficiently use the protein, vitamins, and minerals you consume. Without it, nutrients aren't absorbed properly, and muscle repair suffers. Now add chia seeds, and you've created a powerhouse combination. Chia seeds are loaded with magnesium, calcium, and omega-3s. Magnesium especially is vital for preventing nighttime cramps and early morning stiffness. Plus, chia seeds expand in liquid, creating a gel-like texture that aids hydration and digestion, 2 things seniors often struggle with. How to eat it. Cook plain oats, then stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Top with berries instead of sugar for antioxidant support. If you're diabetic, berries are far better than bananas for controlling blood sugar. This simple bowl fuels your legs steadily throughout the morning without the crashes that come from processed cereals. 3. Bananas, nature's cramp. Preventer bananas often get a bad reputation for being too sugary, but in reality, they're one of the best natural sources of potassium, a mineral critical for proper muscle contractions. A medium banana provides about 10% of your daily potassium needs. Without enough potassium, muscles are far more likely to cramp, twitch, or misfire, especially at night. But here's the caution. If you have diabetes or kidney problems, choose smaller or slightly underripe bananas, which have less sugar and more resistant starch. How to eat them. Pair with protein, like Greek yogurt or oatmeal, to stabilize blood sugar. Never eat them completely alone on an empty stomach if you're sensitive to sugar spikes. Done right, bananas act like a natural electrolyte booster, keeping your legs energized and steady. 4. Greek yogurt, the muscle protector. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt. It's strained, thicker, and much higher in protein. A single cup can provide up to 17 grams of protein, including casein, which digests slowly, and leucine, which triggers muscle building. That slow digestion is critical for older adults because it means a steady supply of amino acids throughout the morning. Greek yogurt also provides calcium, vitamin D, and probiotics, a trio that supports bone strength, balance, and nutrient absorption. How to eat it. Always choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Mix in chia seeds or berries for extra minerals and antioxidants. If lactose intolerant, go for lactose-free or goat milk yogurt. This simple habit feeds your muscles, bones, and gut all at once, making it one of the best senior-friendly breakfast staples. 5. Steamed sweet potatoes with mineral salt, the circulation booster. This one surprises most people. Sweet potatoes for breakfast. But they're rich in complex carbs, which restore muscle glycogen, the energy your legs desperately need after fasting all night. When paired with natural mineral salt like Celtic or Himalayan salt, you get an infusion of magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Trace minerals that regulate hydration and prevent cramps. How to eat it. Steam or bake half a sweet potato. Sprinkle lightly with mineral salt. Never refined table salt. Eat it warm before or with breakfast to prime circulation and blood sugar stability. A recent French study showed seniors who ate potassium and magnesium-rich breakfasts had 50% fewer falls over just 3 months. Transition to morning habits. Now here's the key. What you eat is only part of the equation. To fully protect your legs, you also need to set your body up for success each morning with a few simple habits. These are free, easy, and take less than 5 minutes, but they amplify the power of your breakfast. Now, here's the key. What you eat is only part of the equation. To fully protect your legs, you also need to set your body up for success each morning with a few simple habits. These are free, easy, and take less than 5 minutes, but they amplify the power of your breakfast. Drink warm water with a pinch of mineral salt as soon as you wake up. Rehydrate, restore electrolytes, and reduce morning heaviness. Do a 3-minute leg activation routine. Simple lifts and holds wake up muscles and balance sensors. Don't rush out of bed. Sit up slowly, breathe deeply, and let circulation catch up before standing. Get early sunlight. Even 5 minutes improves vitamin D, bone strength, and neuromuscular coordination. Eat something small if you're not ready for a full meal. Even half an egg or a spoon of yogurt prevents your body from breaking down muscle. I've seen these exact strategies work wonders. Patients who once thought their weakness was just aging regained energy, strength, and mobility. It doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, it works. Every morning, you have a choice. You can either fuel and protect your muscles, or you can ignore them and let them shrink away. One path leads to confidence, independence, and strength. The other to frailty and dependence. The difference isn't genetics, it's action. If this video helped you, I'd love to hear from you. What do you usually eat for breakfast? And what changes will you make starting tomorrow? Leave a comment below. Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step. And don't forget to subscribe. In my next video, I'll reveal the 3 most common breakfast mistakes seniors make. Foods that seem healthy but secretly drain muscle strength, worsen balance, and increase fatigue. Until then, stay strong, stay steady, and as always, start your day with intention.